Good morning, Panthers and class of 2026. Today we're going to go over the requirements for our 8th grade promotion ceremony and end of year celebrations. By the end of this presentation, you will know exactly what is expected, how we will support you, and what you can do to stay on track. First, let's clear some things up. Every 8th grader who completes middle school will move on to high school. No one is being held back. In addition, you will all receive a promotion certificate if your book fees are paid. But in order to participate in this promotion ceremony, which is our big celebration in June, you will need to have met certain requirements. These next few slides will review these exact requirements. Here are the 3 requirements to participate in the promotion ceremony at the end of the school year. These are in 3 categories. The first is grades, the second attendance, and third is behavior. These next few slides will take a deeper dive into each category. Academics. In order to meet the academic requirement for promotion, every student must pass 5 classes every trimester with a D or better. Every student must also have at least met a 2.0 GPA in 2 out of 3 trimesters. And lastly, you cannot have more than 1 F on your report card. It is critical to note that your grades will not only determine if you are eligible to participate in the promotion ceremony, but your grades will also determine the classes you are placed in high school. Keep in mind, if there are particular classes or pathways you would like to take in high school, it is imperative that you have those passing grades now. These next few slides will focus on how grade point average is calculated with a few examples that I will be sharing. Here's our first example. As you can see, GPA is based on points for each grade, where an A is worth 4, a B is worth 3, a C is worth 2, a D is worth 1, and note that an F is worth 0. Please also note this example in the slides where the student's grades in each class. As you can see in the first example, the student has earned all C's, which is equivalent to 12 points. You divide those points by classes, in this case 6, and your total is a 2.0 GPA. This particular student has met the requirements to participate in the promotion ceremony. Here's our second example. This student earned an A in PE, a C in science, a B in art, an F in history, a B in math, and a D in language arts. Even with 1 F, this student earned 13 points, divided by 6 overall, to equate to a 2.1 GPA. This student qualifies to participate in the promotion ceremony. Now let's look at some not so positive examples. The student here had earned an A in PE, a D in science, an A in art, an A in history, an F in math, and an F in language arts. Although the student earned a GPA of a 2.1, this student has received 2 Fs. Therefore, the student only passed 4 out of their 6 classes, meaning they do not qualify to participate in the promotion ceremony. Panthers, keep in mind your grade point average and the number of classes that you pass is imperative to participating in the promotion ceremony. Here's our last example. This student has earned an A in PE, an F in science, an A in art, an A in history, an F in math, and an F in language arts. Although the student earned a GPA of a 2.0, this student only passed 3 out of their 6 classes. Therefore, this student did not qualify to participate in the promotion ceremony. The major takeaway here is this, Panthers. Again, watch out for both your grade point average and the number of classes you pass with a D or higher. We want to reiterate that you have to meet all the academic requirements in order to participate in the promotion ceremony. Here's the good news. You have all the support that you need and available to you here at school. Your advisory teachers will be checking in with you throughout the school year. If you need extra help or have questions, make sure you speak with your advisory teacher. If you also need help, the Panther Study Squad is available before school, at lunch, and after school. Panthers, remember this. It is ultimately your responsibility to show up and use that help when you need it. Make sure you are proactive and use good time management to complete all of your work this year. Do not fall behind. Behavior is another requirement to participate in the promotion ceremony. Panthers, we know mistakes happen, and we are here to guide you when they do. But you should know this, if you already don't. Teachers, parents, and administrators all communicate with each other. Your choices affect not only your future, but also the learning environment for everyone. You may not be eligible to participate in the promotion ceremony or 8th grade activities and celebrations if you do not meet the behavior requirements. That means no suspensions. Additionally, if you receive 2 or more office referrals in a trimester, even after working with your teachers and counselors to correct your behavior, you will be placed on the restriction list. That means extra intervention and support and the risk of not participating in the promotion ceremony. Panthers, keep in mind your citizenship matters. Be in the mindset of thinking like a high schooler and reaching your goals now. The next requirement here is attendance. It is imperative that your participation and you understand that your attendance very much matters every single day. Make sure you show up on time every day. It makes a huge difference in your success. Panthers, you cannot have more than 4 unexcused absences per trimester. Make sure you're here every day and plan out your week accordingly. Please make sure your parents, guardians are communicating with our front office staff when you are absent. Secondly, you cannot be late to class 4 or more times per trimester. If you are late 4 or more times to class per trimester, you are running the risk of not participating in the promotion ceremony. If you don't meet these requirements, you will be placed on what we call the restriction list. This does not mean it is the end and you have lost those promotion privileges. It simply means you'll receive more support until you are back on track. If you are on the restriction list, you will call a parent with your counselor or administrator to inform them of your promotion status. You will also have frequent meetings with your counselor, and you will receive extra help from your advisory teacher. Panthers, the goal is always to get you back on track so we can all celebrate in June. Let's be clear though. Some students ask, if I pass the first 2 trimesters, can I relax in the third? The answer is no. You must meet requirements all year long. At any point, if grades, attendance, or behavior drop, administrators have the right to place you on the student success pathway. Panthers, make sure you stay consistent. This next slide here focuses on some important dates. Panthers, please take a look. Progress report, report cards, and final grades are all checkpoints along the ways. Make sure that you note these points, especially these dates, so you don't fall too far behind. The next date to keep in mind here is when assignments are due for Progress Report 1, October 3rd. Progress Report 1 assignments are due by this Friday, September 26th. Panthers, make sure you stay organized and you are proactive. And lastly, Panthers, remember this. The key to success is dedication to lifelong learning. That means that you want to keep working hard, keep learning, and keep improving. Not just this year, but beyond. Panthers, make every day count. Small choices add up. Every class, every assignment, every day. If you stay consistent, use the support available, and make good choices, we will all be celebrating this school year together and at the promotion ceremony in June. Make it a great day.